Ray Wheatley for Fightnews. I'm here with boxing legend and Hall of Famer, Colonel Bob Sheridan. We're down here for the Joseph Parker, Daniel March fight. How are you, Colonel?
I'm great, Ray. It's always great to be with you.
Good on you, Colonel. Great to see you again, mate. This looks like being a great fight tomorrow night. The American 6'7", and brings a good record, 14-2 record.
Yeah, he's a very good fighter, a big, tall guy from Chester, West Virginia. He's been selected to come in here as the opponent because of his height. As everybody knows, especially with the new heavyweight champion, Tyson Fury being 6'9", and Klitschko, who's not out of the picture yet because there's a return clause for their fight, that the big heavyweights are in that size. So this is a terrific opponent. Martz doesn't feel like he's an opponent at all, because if he can win the fight and upset Joseph Parker, everything turns around in his favor, and he gets the probably number 4 or 5 ranking in the WBO and gets himself in line for a world title shot himself. So that's what it's all about, and he was selected because of his size. That on the heels of the Kalimian fight, they want to see him perform against tall guys.
And Colonel, he's got to be a pretty tough guy. He's just done 4 weeks with Alexander Povetkin. Povetkin was training for the WOC fight. Yeah, so he had 4 weeks up there with Povetkin, so he must be a tough guy.
Yeah, he is a very tough guy. I just spent about 2 hours driving down from Auckland to Hamilton where the fight is taking place, and Martz is a guy who knows exactly what he has to do. He's going to brawl this guy. He had the 4 weeks, as you mentioned, with Povetkin, and then went into training. But prior to the Povetkin fight, he trained for 4 weeks just to go and train with Povetkin. So we all know that Povetkin is a world-class, world championship caliber fighter. So this guy's a tough guy, and make no mistake about it, he doesn't think he can box with the hand speed of Joseph Parker. So he intends to brawl and make it a tough, tough fight, and that's what we expect. So I think there'll be a lot of action in the early going in this fight. You want to get into your seats in a hurry and get your seatbelt on for the start of this fight.
Looks like a great one, Colonel. Colonel, the heavyweight division at the moment, titles held by very tall fighters. That's Tyson Fury at the moment, 6'9". Still only a young fighter. I think he's 25 years of age.
That's right.
And Deontay Wilder, 6'7". So they are tall guys that are holding the title. So this will all help towards a title challenge for Joseph Parker, eventually beating one of the tall champions.
Well, it seems that this size, 6'5" plus, is the size of the new heavyweights today. And of course, Klitschko's held that title for 9.5 years, and now we'll see how long Tyson Fury can hold the title. Meanwhile, you've got guys like Joshua in England, and you've got Joseph Parker here, and there's a couple other young guys that are coming along that can make the heavyweight division suddenly very, very attractive again. The people in the United States don't know Joshua except for people inside of boxing, and they don't know Joseph Parker, but they will in the next year or so, and that'll be a lot more interest in the heavyweight division when these guys move into high gear.
I think it's Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua that will eventually take over the heavyweight division.
Oh, I agree with you 100%, Ray. You've been a heavyweight boxer yourself. You know what it's like, and I'm glad to see you back judging. We need good judges in the sport always.
Good on you, Colonel. Thanks very much for your time, Colonel.
Always a pleasure, Ray.
Cheers, mate.